Hi, Brad Poche with Berryland Campers, and I'd like to take a minute today and tell you about our Newmar product. In particular, we're going to talk today about our Dutch Stars. A lot of people think of Berryland Campers. We've been in business here over 20 years in Ponchatoula, Louisiana, and we do a lot of travel trailers and fifth wheels. But in the last 5 to 6 years, we've really made a partnership with Newmar, who is a manufacturer of high-end motorhomes. And it's been very good for us to learn how to become a high-end motorhome dealer. And we feel like we actually carry the nicest and best built high-end motorhome in stock. And a lot of people don't realize it, but we actually have 7 Dutch Stars in stock, as well as 2 Mountain Airs, which is a step above the Dutch Star. So today we're going to talk about the Dutch Star product. It hits probably the best-selling segment of the high-end diesel market, and that's why we have a lot here in stock. We have 2 4369 floor plans, which are bath and a half. We also have 2 4328 floor plans, which is a very similar bath and a half product. The 4369 is Newmar's #1 selling diesel motorhome or diesel floor plan. They build it in the Ventana as well as the Dutch Star, and you'll find both here in stock at Berryland. We're going to jump in and take a look at the interior of a 4369. We're also going to kind of compare it with the 4328, which is very similar, and then also talk about some of the other floor plans we carry. We have a 4018 as well as a 4027, which is the bunkhouse model. Then we also have the big walk-in closet version of the 4369. So we're going to go in and out of a few different floor plans, just kind of let customers know that we have a huge selection of very nice high-end motorhomes here in stock at Berryland Campers. So come on in and we'll jump into a 4369. We're inside of the 4369, which is Newmar's #1 selling floor plan. It's available in the Ventana as well as the Dutch Star, which you'll find both in stock here at Berryland Campers. As I said before, we have 7 Dutch Stars in stock, as well as a pre-owned 2018. This is December of 2018 right now, so to give you a time frame of when we're shooting this video. But right now we have 7 Dutch Stars in stock. We have 2 4369s, as well as 2 4328s, which are very close. The 4369 and the 4328, which we're going to jump into next, is very similar in floor plans, just a few subtle differences. Another thing I'll point out too is Newmar is very much so a custom built motorhome company. You can really, if you want a special order one, you can ask for some particular options, particular ways, and they do a lot of different things. This is the 4369, but you can make this motorhome look pretty completely different, and I can jump into another one of them and show you. We have another one in stock, and it's going to have the booth dinette and a J lounge instead of this one's going to have 2 recliners. So there's different furniture configurations and ways that you can order them. As well as that, there's a few different floor colors or floor materials, as well as wood materials. There's actually 3 different wood colors that you can get with a Newmar Dutch Star. So you're going to have a bunch of different options. You can get glazed cabinetry versus not glazed cabinetry. So those are important things when you're looking at a coach like this. And if you want to come in and sit down and special order one, we would certainly encourage it. We do a lot of special orders a year. We have salesmen that we sent to the factory, so they're trained and understand. And you can actually go to Newmar and watch yours being built. There's a program where we take a picture of you when you special order one, and all the Newmar workers will actually sign it as you're going, as it's being built. The guy who worked on it put his name on it, which is important. Newmar is a company that still takes a lot of pride and ownership of what they build. They're very proud of the product that they put out there, and it so much shows. It very much does show when you're looking at the Newmar units. I don't want to get too in depth. We were just going to talk about some subtle floor plan differences between the 4369 and the 4328. Biggest difference is going to be back here in the bathroom. So I'm going to stop the camera and we're going to walk back here to the bathroom, and then we're going to start out in the bathroom of the 4328 so that way you can see it. Also pay attention to the kitchen in the 4369 versus the 4328. You get a little more counter space in the other one, and you're going to get a little bit bigger pantry. You got a pantry over here. In the 4328, the pantry's a little bit bigger. So let's jump back to the bathroom and take a look. We're in the bathroom of the 4369, and this is one of the differences between it and the 4328, which you'll find both in stock here. This has a little bit bigger shower. This shower is 50 by 34, so you get a little bit bigger shower back here. The washer dryer is here in the front versus along the back wall where it would be in the 4328. And in the 4328, you're going to get a bigger countertop. So little subtle differences. Another thing I'll point out here, we're in the back of the Dutch Star. All Dutch Stars had this, and they've had this now for a few years, is two very important features. One, we're going to have a crown roof back here. So if you get someone who's a little taller, we're over the engine compartment here in the back. So we have to come up a little bit to get the engine fitting down here in the back. So what we've done is raise the roof here in this compartment. So there's actually a gable cathedral style roof, we would call it. Another thing that Newmar was the first to come out with is the egress door, they call it. It's an escape hatch back here behind the toilet. You really can't see it. There's a handle here, there's a window, there's a towel bar, but this door actually opens. There's a door that opens out to the outside, so that in case there was a fire or something in the front of the coach and you needed to get out back here. Let me make sure here. You could get out of the motorhome on the other side. This is an automatic shade here. Pulling my shade, let's see. I think it's like moving because the battery disconnects off. But anyway, this is your egress door. Newmar was the first to come out with it. They developed this out of customer response. This is something that was important to their customers. They did a very good job of polling their customers, finding out what was important to them. And they came out with this. When it first came out, I didn't understand it, but then again, I don't use motorhomes as much as sell them. I think the customers who stay in them and full-time them and live with them, this is a very important safety feature that they like to have. And I see a lot of other manufacturers are following suit now, but Newmar was the one who came out with it first and developed it, and I think they do it better than anybody in the industry. Just one of the few Newmar things that I want to point out. Newmar is such a unique company, and they do things very different from a lot of other motorhome manufacturers. We're going to jump over now to the 4328 because I want to point out the bathroom in it, and then we'll show you the kitchen and show you some of the differences. We went from the bathroom of the 4369 to the bathroom of the 4328. And I just want to show you the differences. You get a little more counter space here, actually a lot more counter space here. The shower's a little smaller, but you're going to have a bigger closet across the back with your washer dryer here along the back wall. Still going to have your egress door that we just talked about, your cathedral ceilings. Another thing I would like to point out to customers if you're shopping, if you go to Newmar's website, they have a real neat feature, and I did this before I kind of shot this video. You can compare two floor plans, and you can click on the 4369 and the 4328 and put them side by side and kind of see the differences between the two. And I think, when you're looking at a purchase like this, that's a neat feature, but kind of get an idea of what's important to you. For some folks, this big countertop may be more important than having more shower room. Having a bigger pantry and a bigger kitchen, as we're going to see, may be more important. Either way, we're going to have a floor plan that's going to suit your needs. We're going to turn the camera off and jump up, and I'll show you the kitchen of this particular 4328. We're here in the kitchen area of the 4328. As you can see here, when you're shopping here at Berryland, we'll have the MSRP for all the Newmars in stock in each unit. This unit has an MSRP of $472,741, and of course that price is negotiable. As you in the kitchen area in this particular unit, you'll notice it's more of an angle. You get these nice big deep cabinets here across. I love this has the high gloss cabinetry. This wood here is called sable maple, and as I said before, we're going to have many different wood color and floor choices. This particular unit has the dual recliners also. The last 4369 we looked at has dual recliners. I have one, a 4328 with 2 sofas, and we have a 4369 with the J Lounge. Another thing that you get from the 4328 is a bigger pantry. Oop. And it's got these huge pull-out areas here. Both of these units are the exact same size, length, overall length, have the same engines. Option-wise, they may be a little bit different. And there's some big options that are available in the Dutch Star. The Girard awnings on both sides. Some of them we'll put on and some of them we won't. We kind of listen to our customers and try to order them the best way we can. And once again, I mentioned this earlier, if you want a special order one, we'd love to sit down with you and find out what works for you. We also have the bunkhouse floor plan in stock here at Berryland Campers, and we also have a floor plan that has a similar layout in the front to the 4369 and 4328, but when you get into the back area, it actually has a walk-in closet. And that was a really good floor plan for us in the Mountain Air series, so we decided to stock it in the Dutch Star. We have 7 Dutch Stars in stock, a huge selection, and more on order. We'd love to have you come out, take a look at them in person, see if one that we have in stock suits your needs. If not, we can get you on a special order. Our sales guys have been here. I think our average tenure for sales guys is well over 5 years, and we train our guys. We send them to the factory. The factory reps come out, so they know enough to sit down and show you how to operate a Dutch Star. This is a big, complex piece of equipment, and it's important that you understand what you're looking at and what you're buying, and we have the guys who can help you out there. So come on out to Berryland Campers. We're on I-12 exit 42 in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. We're Interstate 12 and Interstate 55 cross, so it's real easy to get to us, whether you're coming from Chicago, whether you're coming from Houston, whether you're coming from Florida. We certainly are a convenient location to come in. We have a New Orleans airport. We can fly down, we can pick you up, bring you out here, show you what we got, and hopefully put you in the motorhome of your dreams.